Four-time Olympic champion, the best of 10-6-0.
An icon of sport, full stop. The only athlete in history to win 4 individual 100-meter medals. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce goes in 6. Shericka Jackson. Could she steal the thunder from her 2 more decorated, famous compatriots? She won the Jamaican national champs in 10.77. Marie-José Tarlou, the veteran from Côte d'Ivoire, 2 silver medals in London. That was 5 years ago, but she proved in the semis she's still at the peak of her powers.
Jackson. And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage. I definitely feel like she was disappointed from that 100, because she came out here on a mission.
This is the largest margin of victory that we have seen in this event since Allyson Felix in 2007 Worlds at Osaka won by .53. This does not happen often. Ingram Miller also had a big win by .45.
In this video, we'll take a look at the stunning performance of Shericka Jackson over the week as she puts up impressive performance and sets records in the track and field event. So let's watch the following video as she sets these records and puts up this impressive performance. But before we watch the video, if you haven't yet liked this video, kindly like the video and also subscribe to our channel. Let's watch the videos together.
This has not been challenged so far in a big race. You blew away U.S. Nationals, but this one on your screen is the favorite for a reason. 21-4. Disappointed in the 100. She has everything to run for here. And only Gabby Thomas has run faster this year at 200 meters.
And make no mistake about it.
And she's in 6. Yeah, she can see everybody in front of her.
29-year-old Jamaican wants a little bit of revenge on that woman right there, sha'carri Richardson, because Shericka Jackson thought for a second she had won the World 100-meter title. It didn't happen. She was shocked by Richardson. Here's Gabby Thomas. As Sonia told us, she's got fresh legs. No 100 for her.
Here's the NCAA champion, Alfred. Does she have one more big race in her?
Daryl Needham of Great Britain.
After making the Olympic 100 final, now she's made a world final.
This is Dina Asher-Smith, her teammate, who reigned supreme in 2019, but has had injury issues since. She was only 8th in the 100, so what can she do here? And also rounding out the field there, that's Marie-José Tarlou. I mean, a picture of consistency, guys. She's been one of the best female sprinters in the world for over a decade. Unfortunately, was in that 4th spot again in the 100 meters, and a tough lane draw for her there in lane 2.
One thing is for sure, I feel like the medals are going to come from the outside lanes.
We keep saying it, we haven't had a bad final yet in the field event or on the track, and this is guaranteed to be another buzzworthy performance.
The 2 American women are side by side in lanes 8 and 9. Gabby Thomas in 8, and right here, sha'carri Richardson, the 100-meter world champion in 9.
Women's 200 final on the way. sha'carri Richardson on the outside has already been passed. Here comes the world champion Jackson. Shericka Jackson into the home straight. She has put her stamp on this event. She's going to go back-to-back for Jamaica. The person's medal in 8, and she crosses in 21:41. Wow, that is a meat record. She is getting closer to Flojo's world record. She is now just 7/100ths of a second away as Gabby Thomas gets the silver and sha'carri hands on for her 2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close.
2nd medal at these Worlds.
That wasn't even close. And I could tell the way that she ran 100, she was in the middle of the track, all of her chief competition in front of her, she executed to perfection. We just witnessed the 2nd fastest time ever run, and it was at a world championship final. Oh my goodness, just phenomenal running for these women.
Look at Gabby Thomas. Her mouth is wide open. She can't believe it. It's Jamaica, the United States, and 4/10 of a second in sprinting is a mile.
That is as big
Of a margin
of victory as you will see in a sprint event in history at these World Championships. We'll crunch the numbers, but wow, for a race that we thought, well, maybe somebody gets close, no contest, Jackson by a mile.
And that's the last time you convinced me to change my favorite. Shericka Jackson looked amazing, but Otto, you also called it. Sha'carri Richardson would need to run a personal best, and she did, and she got a bronze medal. So she's leaving here with a gold and a bronze. This is a phenomenal first World Championship for the young superstar.
So here's another look. Shericka Jackson, fourth from the left, was playing no games tonight. I think she would have been frustrated by her inability to win the 100. And man, she came off of that turn, and it was goodbye rest of the world. Gabby Thomas tried to charge late, but that's a lot of space in between the Jamaican world champion from last year and the rest of the world. So she repeats and defends her title from Eugene. And the other women who run the 200 in the world know now, if you are not ready to run 21.4, you have no chance to beat an in-shape Shericka Jackson.
And think about this, Otto. Shericka Jackson started out her career as a 400-meter runner. No one saw this coming. No one saw that she would step down, much like Fred Curley did, and run the 1-2 and be so dominant. And I really think that is what has paid off for her in this 200-meter discipline. She is by far the strongest in the field. She has the experience of the 400 meters, and she uses it to her advantage. I definitely feel like she was disappointed from that 100 because she came out here on a mission.
This is the largest margin of victory that we have seen in this event since Allison Felix in 2007 Worlds at Osaka won by .53. This does not happen often. Ingram Miller also had a big win by .45 in Seville.
Welcome back. So Shericka Jackson is a Jamaican sprinter who competes in the 100-meter race, 200-meter race, and 400-meter race. Her career as a sprinter began with the 400-meter race, but now she is really dominating in the 200-meter race. Now, in the 100-meter race, she is the 5th fastest woman of all time, while in the 200-meter race, she is the 2nd fastest woman in history. This is an impressive performance. This is a very great show of sportswomanship, and I think she needs to be celebrated whilst she is putting on these records and whilst she is alive. I think a lot of people who do these wonderful things and put up this stunning performance are not celebrated when they are alive, but most often they are celebrated when they are no more and they cannot hear, feel, or see anything that we do for them whilst they are away. So I believe that this is the time that we need to celebrate heroes whilst they are alive. This is the time to celebrate heroines whilst they are alive. It looks like the country of Jamaica is dominating in the aspect of track and field, most especially the sprint event. Majority of Jamaicans are dominating in these areas, and I think Jamaica as a country should have a way of celebrating these legends. Jamaica has produced a lot of legends, and I believe there should be a very befitting way of celebrating these legends. Talk about Usain Bolt being the fastest person ever in history. So all these sportsmen and women need to be celebrated in the country of Jamaica. Let me know what you think about all these in the comment section below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and your family on other social media platforms like Facebook, WhatsApp, X, Instagram, TikTok, and other social media platforms. Also subscribe to the channel just look at the subscribe button down here, click on the subscribe button, click as well on the notification bell, and I would like to see you again in my next video.